Yo, what's up? I appreciate you watching. Subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment, ask a question, make a request. You got something you want me to talk about? You got something you want me to rant on? Let me know, but I appreciate you watching. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't come clean about how upsetting the last 24 hours has been for me personally as a Real Housewives fan. It has been brutal. We all know that I love my Real Housewives. It's sports and it's reality TV, starting with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Dubai, Salt Lake City, Dallas, Jersey, New York, Potomac, and now, of course, a great season of Miami. And in the last 24 hours, we've lost two of the great modern era housewives of all time. Jen Shah from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, as of the recording of this I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast, has been sentenced to 6.5 years in prison for wire fraud and fraud charges. There's been this case has been looming for about 1.5 years. She finally got sentenced earlier today, 6.5 years. And of course, the victims are the ones who really suffered because allegedly, you know, she took advantage of older people and this company that she had started, you know, they were fucking people over. They were taking their money and taking advantage of people. And, you know, some of the victim statements have been read online, and it's terrible what she's done. And unfortunately, as entertaining as she's been for the last few seasons on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, it's unacceptable what she's done. And she's going to jail for 6.5 years. It sucks for her. It sucks even more for the victims. It sucks for the fact that she's a mother, a wife to younger kids or to a younger kid. But like I said, you can't, I mean, you have to be out of your mind to know in your heart that you're doing illegal shit, and to know in your heart that you're doing illegal shit, and then to go, yeah, I'm gonna go on a Real Housewives television show on Bravo. Like you have to be like in serious denial to be doing that. So she's going to jail for 6.5 years. She's been wildly entertaining, off the cuff, nuts. She seems to still be in denial about what she's done, and that's what made her great, because she's nuts. She was in my DMs. I don't know if I told you that. She was in my DMs.
Wow.
She was in my DMs. I don't, you know me, I don't watch Real Housewives and all that, but I think I asked you, I was like, who's this woman, Jen Shah? She's following me. She's liking everything. She's commenting on everything. And she was in my DMs. And, you know, way back when, I was considering answering her and maybe potentially going on a date, because, you know, I was rejected by the Queen, Erica Jane. And, you know, she was my first pick. And so I had to go for second best. And, you know, Jen Shah seemed like a viable option. And man, all I could say is I'm kind of glad I didn't open up that DM. I could have been going in there with her.
Who knows what kind of fraud you could have been linked into. She saw a sucker in you, and maybe she wanted to bring you down also. And
potentially, but anyway, that's
And that was just, you know, that sucks for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City fans, and of course it sucks for the people that were taken advantage of by Jen Shah and her accomplices. And even more devastating, the great Lisa Rinna from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is not coming back for the next season. And I got to be honest, like, this is not shtick. If you watch the shows like I watch them, think about if like Ross wasn't coming back to Friends, or Rachel wasn't coming back to what?
It's like a death. It's like you're grieving this character or this woman on this show. I mean, you sound like it. You sound like you're really upset by it.
Really upset. I'm sitting shiva. I'm mourning the loss that we, the fans, are going to have to deal with with Lisa Rinna not returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I will be the first to tell you, Lisa Rinna has annoyed me. She has frustrated me. She has infuriated me at times. But when I'm able to separate church and state like any smart Real Housewives of Beverly Hills television fan, I am able to separate that. We need her to drive you nuts. We need her to frustrate with you. We need her to infuriate you. We need her to make you angry. And then people go, a lot of fans were like, it's good she's left. It's good she's gone. Bye, Rinna, bye. You deserve it. We don't need the toxicity. And I'm like, what are you watching The Real Housewives for if you're not watching for at least some toxicity? We want the toxicity. Fire. What?
You want a fucking dumpster fire when you're watching this shit. I mean, what's the point of watching?
Yeah, of course. Certain people want the bags and the diamonds and the outfits and the houses. That's all the costume. But what really brings you back week after week, episode after episode, is the craziness, is the toxicity. Right. We don't want people beating each other up. Yes, things got dark with Rinna. Yes, things got dark with Rinna, Kathy Hilton, and Kyle. Yes, things have gotten dark with Erika Jayne. Yes, things got dark on The Real Housewives of New York. Yes, things got dark on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Yes, things have gotten dark on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, things get dark in The Real Housewives. That's a fact. But without things getting dark, when they get light, when that sun comes out, we wouldn't appreciate it the way we do. So I am mourning the loss of the great Lisa Rinna. I am upset with the fans that are celebrating her departure from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And now she will be missed, my friends. Oh, yeah, she will be missed. And heading into next season, it's basically Erika Jayne versus them all. And all I could say to you, Erika Jayne, is sharpen up them claws. Sharpen up them claws, because you're queen bee all by yourself, and they're all going to be coming for you because Lisa ain't there. Things done changed on Rodeo Boulevard, and I'm upset about it. And I think when Lisa Rinna is gone for a season, we will appreciate how fantastic she has been for all these seasons. Yeah, you're damn right I'm upset she's left, Dean.
Well, can I ask you a question about this? Because I know you're so passionate, you're so fiery about it. You really are like the king of the Real Housewives. Like, I've never seen anyone. I don't know. It's just funny that how much you love it. But like,
excuse me. I don't think it's funny.
No, it's not.
I don't think it's funny. I'm mourning right now. So go on.
I understand. I don't want to I don't want to fucking rain on your parade or anything, but you are notorious for you've been on the panels, you've gone to BravoCon, you know all these people, you know Erika Jayne, you know Lisa Rinna. I feel like you know all the housewives, and you have the inside scoop as to how these housewives really are outside of the show. And my question to you is Lisa Rinna and Erika Jayne and all these people. Is it an act? What is it outside of the show? How, what are these people like outside of the show? What are your interactions?
Very good question. I will say this. I have such admiration, such respect for all those housewives that I've met. And I've never spent any real human quality time with them. And to be honest, I don't try to. I respect their space. I respect the boundaries. I don't want to know what's behind the curtain. I don't know what's an act, what's not an act. As far as I'm concerned, when it says the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I take it at face value. These people are entertainers, whether they're aware how great they are or totally unaware how great they are. They are entertainers. They bring joy. They bring chaos. They bring conversation. And to try to get rid of any one of them because you don't like their toxicity, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. So to answer your question, I haven't spent that much time with them. I've met a bunch of them in passing, of course, as an honored guest. an honored guest on Watch What Happens Live. I met a bunch of them as an honored panelist at the 2020-22 BravoCon. But I don't try to get into their business or try to get to know them any more than as a fan. I'm a fan. And I respect my place as a fan, and I respect Lisa Rinna's place as a queen, okay, of the Real Housewives, of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm done. I can't go on. Are you happy about that now? I can't go on. I want to end the show now.
That's your show. And I was just asking a question.
God damn it, I'm talking. I'm ending the show. I don't want to talk about the Real Housewives anymore. It's too upsetting. I'm going to go home and sit shiva. Yo, I'm out. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave a comment. Okay, ask a question. Leave a request. Okay, leave it all. Subscribe, rate, and review. And I appreciate you guys watching.